Hello, my name is Vincent, and I'm just going to start documenting my walk with Jesus. So I just got the urge to do this like a few seconds ago, so I'm like, okay, let's do it. But I'm in San Diego right now, and I'm going to keep these videos about 5 minutes long, I'm guessing. We'll see how that changes. But yeah, so it is June of 2026, June 5th, and February of 2025, my friend Tondalea, who, probably shouldn't say names, but I guess I already did, her and I were in like the new age, and we'd meditate and, you know, do tarot cards and readings and combo, all this new age San Diego, California stuff. She came to Christ. She's like, you know what? She's like, Vinny, I'm convinced. And because I respect her so much, and she's such a straightforward, like person who just, she's no bullcrap. Like, she doesn't care about anyone's approval. She doesn't need it. She's fun and loving, and she's kind. She has joy in her heart, but she doesn't care. You know, she's a pretty strong woman. But anyway, her coming to Christ made me have to consider it. You know, like, I value her opinion so much, and so I'm like, okay, here, I'll do this. I'll just stop praying to anything else but Jesus. Like, I'll stop manifesting. I'll just test him out, you know, give him a test drive. And so that's what I did. And over that year, I still lived my life. I still went to the club. I still, did whatever, lived very worldly. And so it was halfway through the year where I'm starting to look at like evidence of Christ and him being real, where it's really starting to click with me. And I'm really starting to see like evidence, real life, archaeological evidence of that. So the verse that really helped me along the way, I was like, okay, he says, seek me with all your heart, you know, and he will appear, something along those lines. So I'm like, okay, I could do that. All I've ever wanted was a connection with God. You know, the reason I was doing yoga and new age stuff and reading all these like books on meditation wasn't because I wanted to, you know, do anything other than get close with Christ. God. Now I just associate God and Christ together. Sorry, I was looking for a connection with God or the universe or whatever I called it at the time. I called it anything, honestly. So I'm like, okay, seek you with all your heart. And if you don't appear, then I just got out of the gym right now. I don't know if that's like not obvious or why I'm all sweaty. I just figured I'd share it. I do that. And I'm like, okay, well, if you don't appear, if you don't, you know, manifest yourself or give me or speak to me in a way that I will understand, then I can just chalk you up as fake and then move on with my life. So around the end of the year, as I'm praying and going through, and just in my heart, the conviction in my heart, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is real. Like, this is real. And there were baptisms that day. It was January 18th of 2026. So this was a few months ago. I'm only like January, February, March, April, May, June, like 5 months into this. So I get baptized, and on my way home, I'm like, all right, this is gonna be the hardest thing I've ever done. Like, I really struggled with, you know, promiscuous stuff and sexual immorality and smoking weed and, you know, living for myself. I think I've always been like kind, but very selfish, you know. Now looking back at it, you know, I don't have any kids or spouse or anything, so I just lived for myself. So on the way back to the church to do the baptism, I'm like, God, this is gonna be the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Like, these temptations, these urges, these things, like, I'm not gonna be able to do this on my own. I'm not gonna be able to do this on my own. Like, please, and this was my prayer, help me make your heart's desires, my heart's desires. And I went to my baptism, I got baptized, and then the very next day was amazing. And you know, I'll post that video since I already made that video months ago. I'd rather give you the fresh testimony the day after. So that's the first video. More to come. God bless.